Good evening, gamers. This is GreaverTV. Of course, I am Greaver, and tonight we have some Div 1 action for you. That's right, we are now onto round 2 of OWL7 for Division 1. And we have VR, yes, that's right, the what used to be known as the admin team. Well, there's only a few in there now. Versus SQL, of course, second best team in Australia currently, at least according to the rankings. So, we've got some interesting stuff ahead of us. Of course, I've been joined by Bulk in the virtual studio. What is up, bro?
Yeah, not much, mate. Looking forward to what should be, I think, a fun game. Don't know how close it'll be, but it should be fun to watch.
Yeah, it should be pretty good, eh? Just checking out these teams, man. They'll be just about ready to ready up. So we've got Snake, No Mercy, Milkmaiden, Scotty, Siege, and Baff on the blue squad. Of course, that is VR. And for SQL, we've got JMH, Snowblind, Milkmaiden, Grey Hunter, Prime, and who's Soul?
Soul is Soul.
Soul is Soul. Oh, my bad. Right, and
He's
that's
fixed, brother, mate.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
right.
Perfect sticky by Prime on the rollout. Does take a fair bit of spam though, and goes down. Nice jump from Baff there.
Yeah, plenty of aggression on this mid. Check out, we've got a little bit of a scout duel going on under here. And the last of these players coming over are going to try and pick up that scout there. How did he get out? Scout on the medic right now. He's going to get denied. Look, another scout comes in for the medic though. Both of them coming in. And wow, No Mercy finishing off both of them, but the soldier's going to come in.
Some really
Good
nice move there by Snake. I was watching him in third
yeah.
person and really anticipated where the shots were going to land quite well and didn't actually take any damage from the 3 players that jumped him.
No damage at all the whole time. Well, I saw that was a really nicely timed jump under the bridge. He knew they'd be low and the team would be able to finish them off in just a second. So I was quite impressed with that. And of course, Snake coming up. Spire right now, they're obviously, they know that the demo's up on the opposite team. So they're going to get ready to push in. And is SQL doing a forward hold? Doesn't look like it. And yeah, we're going to see VR push on SQL. What's
they
your
really need to
prediction?
go soon. They're losing their advantage here. They're going in now. Both double scout left meets a pyro in the face, and one of the scouts get demolished. This Uber not doing anything really.
Yeah, and VR knows this. They are moving on out of here, and they've got 3 players left up. They surely not going to try and hold here. And No Mercy getting finished off. He's obviously giving them time to get out. They're going to get the soldier
guys, just got to let you know, Siege is currently top scoring. It's a big moment for him. Round of applause, gentlemen.
I like this. And soldier coming around corner, and they've popped Uber. Snake is in a world of hurt.
Oh, he's surfing.
Oh, he's surfing. Is he going to get out? Oh my god, he is so low. Shout out to Snake for getting out there. Huge work. And they got a back cap. Not that it's going to matter. That 4 times is just huge. And oh, the medic's so going to go down here. Boom. He does indeed. Milkmaiden. Good work. Is that actually Milkmaiden?
Yeah, it's Milkman.
Hadn't seen. Oh, right. Okay. Got confused. And Scout messing around by Spawn here. That's Scotty, but Snowblind taking him down. And of course, SQL now has a 4 times cap on that spire point. But you give me your predictions, bro.
I said 5-1 earlier on Badlands, but after they lost 3 players during their Uber push and killed 0 of SQL, I think it's going to be a 5-0.
5-0, that's the call from Bolt. I actually like your original one. I feel as though VR could possibly, take.
Well, I mean,
around,
anything can happen on a Badlands mid. If if you get a roll and you get into their last pretty quickly, you can easily take a round.
Indeed. And see JMH just checking out, seeing what the VR is doing on their last point. Oh, Scotty going down. Snowblind picking him. Uber has already been popped. See VR players in behind, and JMH is going to be versing a scout. Does go down. Siege has got stickies all over this point as well. He's going to deny that. Oh no, and
nice
they're on the
rocket
point.
There from Grey Hunter.
Yeah, that was a huge rocket. Good work, my old man Grey. And yeah, going to follow Siege on this rollout. Because he's got a pretty tight rollout.
Oh, it's a bit of a stretch. He's not, that slow.
He's not that slow.
But Prime absolutely demolishing him and Milkmaiden there. Some good early aggressive work, but he's in trouble. A lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, oh well, Siege, he's on nothing. He's on 2, he goes down. And of course, VR Scotty's only on 14 and No Mercy. Wow. So No Mercy gets JMH. Scotty goes down. So I'm wondering if we're going to see No Mercy go for a play here. I imagine we will. He's just
he's waiting in house at the moment. They're going through corner though. Doesn't look like anyone's going to actually come house. So and actually, Soldier's going to house to meet him head on.
Boom. Unfortunate for No Mercy, but not much you can do there.
It was good play there by Mikey though. He knew there was still a soldier lurking around in house, and you know, 200 versus 300. It's not a hard fight to win.
Exactly. Looks like SQL's going to push it through bot. See JMH here chasing a scout.
Only to get. Oh, I've got Scotty now as well. So VR once again looking in trouble on last.
Yeah, see Siege here trying to deny as best he can. Not going to work though. And Soul and No Mercy jump that point. And wah, they all go down. Snake left up right to the bitter end, but unfortunately medic by his Lauf. We're going to follow Baff on this rollout and see what he's doing at mid.
Bombing, Griever. That's what he's doing.
Good call. Another soldier who runs the original.
We got a bit of a help there on that jump.
Yeah,
got good positioning here though, but he's detracted a lot of focus.
Yeah, indeed he has. And wow, SQL, Surgical, we're just going to move across here. Scout gets a little bit of damage on Soul. Not enough though.
Milk does drop JMH though. And Snowblind comes down to pick him off. You can see with a lot of players spawning now, they should probably think about trying to contest this. And Scotty's definitely, he wants to go forward.
A rocket to the face.
Eats a rock in the face.
Oh no. He's going to come around and try and finish off that soldier, but Uber's
They're in a pretty awkward position.
Yeah, hard out. Looks like they're going to be able to pull out of here though. The chasing team moving rather slowly. And Snake's going to lose that soldier, No Mercy, but they're going to be able to fall back there.
Just pushing, sorry, SQL just pushing straight in here. They know they've got the player advantage and it should be pretty easy to clean up the last few players.
Yeah, well, you'd think so. Look at this. Demo's going to put lots of spam in up there. Probably going to get that medic. Indeed he does. Scout goes for the point, but that's not going to help, and it's going to be 3-0.
I might see what Mikey's doing this rollout.
Indeed, I'll watch him too.
Looks like a Valley rollout from SQL.
And Mikey's just going underneath. I'm going up to see what's happening with the aggression here. See that soldier getting picked off. Baff and Scotty have gone down early, but they got Prime. That's a really good pick early on. Baff going down as well.
And Mercy doing some good work on the point as well. Needs support though.
Yeah, definitely needs support. And we're going to see the
Snake
Scout go for house.
Really need to link up here.
Oh no, Milk Maiden, gutted son.
Snake did get out while Soul got down, so they will have the Uber advantage, but they really need to kind of get... Well, actually, I don't really agree with this play by this SQL Scout JMH. Wasn't much going for there. He was never really going to accomplish anything.
Yeah, and I mean, they've got Uber and they're up at corner now, so...
Yeah, I mean, no scouts here. VR should be able to take this without popping, although they've already popped.
Oh, it looks like Siege is going to left click, right
Scout
click.
on the medic.
Doesn't actually get anything yet, though. Soldier jumping around from the side there. He's going to go in through house. No, he's going to go back through for Risa. And they lose No Mercy on the point. And look at this as they bomb in. Siege getting demolished. Unfortunate rocket followed by Scout.
Drops the medic, though. But,
yeah.
VR have lost every other player except for Snake and Milkmaid.
Yeah, and SQL was all over this point 6 times.
And I think that comes back to that early pop there coming from choke. They really, it was 6v4. You shouldn't ever have to pop that Uber, really, if you're pushing on a mid like that. I mean,
if they thought they could get a serious advantage out of it, but they weren't quick enough, unfortunately.
You literally have to. The only way to make that work is to Uber your demo, just have him fly in and hope he can get some lucky stickies on their medic, but...
Well, that's pretty much what they did, but I mean, it just didn't work out that way.
Yeah, but I mean, they sort of telegraphed it in a way in that they kind of you know, sat at corner for a couple of seconds and then started pushing in, and by then SQL had already wised up and they'd started falling to house.
Yeah. Maybe you need some Stanton yelling into a
So
microphone.
interesting position here. Got Snake, full Uber sitting on last. VR don't look like they want to push though, which is understandable at this point. They haven't really been terribly successful.
There's a spy around, isn't there? It's Scotty.
Oh, there's some Scotty magic.
I can see him. He's down by Grey Bridge. Soul hasn't actually
He's
got
getting ready.
over yet.
Prime caught onto that pretty quick.
Gutted.
And JMH kills himself.
Wow. Okay, he must have been low, dropping down to the mid to get a heal, and that must have flipped out.
I saw him Boston bashing himself up there once or twice. I'm not exactly sure what happened.
Playing silly buggers, possibly.
A little bit of gamesmanship, maybe.
Indeed. Right, well, we're going to go and perch up over here and watch the inevitable push. Both teams will have all their players up for this push, of course.
Yeah, I'm expecting, it looks like SQL is just going to go hard left with Prime. I'm not trying to force yet, though.
Meanwhile, VR's trying to go underneath. VR's going to come out behind them with no Uber,
Point's
and
open,
Demo's
though.
already on the point. Oh!
Yeah, that was an odd decision by VR to push there. I mean, they really had no reason to push. Ubers were equal, and yeah, they paid the price.
Indeed, and I'm just checking out Prime's rollout. See, he's still quick as not full speed, obviously.
Solid
but,
effort from Siege,
yeah.
though. He's making some time.
This is true. And let's check that out. He does get the early sticky on Siege as he comes out. Siege goes down. Prime and Snowblind putting paid to that one there, and we just see this massive aggression, and VR is being wiped. It's just Snake and No Mercy left up. No Mercy is so low. Look, he's trying to get out with the equalizer. Is there anybody following him? See that Scout? Oh, getting the damage on him, but not quite. And Snake is going to come back up here and meet Bath, and they're going to get their grind on.
This will be interesting, though, because if SQL should know that he hasn't been healing, so they'll probably be looking to push in straight away as soon as they get this Uber. And they might be able to catch Snake before he has his.
25%, that's a good 10 seconds right there.
Although, no, with where SQL are, it's not going to happen, so it's going to be a standard Uber versus Uber. But I mean, SQL are 4-0 up. They don't have to rush anything at this point. They can just take their time, push under their terms.
Yeah, and they got rid of that Sentry Gun quick smart. I didn't actually see what level it got to. Was that level 2 or 1? Or...
I think it was level 1.
Righto, and of course, look at this. Pyro Deny doing really good
SQL
work.
are popped here, and only now coming out from VR, so they'll have a solid advantage. Pyro having a bit of fun up top.
And it looks like they're going to clean up a couple of players, but not enough. Oh, that soldier got denied as Siege went down. Their demo is so low. Look at that. Mike is like, what the fuck? Are you in front of me? No model? No Mercy just calls MM1. I love that.
That's a bit disappointing, but...
It is, but it's hilarious nonetheless.
It actually reminds me of the old KFU days. You know, I'd have a bit of banter with Mikey mid-games, and it was always in good spirit. You know, he's a pretty laid-back guy. I'd like to have a bit of a laugh and a chat mid-game. But, no, fun is outlawed, people. Fun is outlawed.
Yes, unfortunately, retards ruining it for everyone. Yes, yes.
So, a similar situation for what we've seen in the last 15 minutes, basically. VR sitting on last, waiting for SQL to push.
Pretty much. What is up, gamers? We're back again. Of course, this is GreaverTV, and this is the second map of VR versus SQL. Of course, we are in the second round of Division 1 in OWL7. It's the ozfortress Winter League. And we can see some friendly banter going on down here while we wait for the match to ready up. They can't be far away, though, and of course, I'm joined by Bulk. Before I get into that, though, we got cut off at the end of Badlands. Sorry about that, people. My sound all went to crap, and then my Steam dropped. Anyway, we're going live. Bulk, what do you think about this match?
Well, VR certainly has a better chance on this than they do on Badlands. It certainly suits the style of play for VR as well, and
Yeah. Well,
I mean, any
hear
map where you can run
SQL
a
hates
permanent
this
sniper,
anyway.
you can always steal a round off a team with a couple of well-timed medic picks.
Yeah, this is true.
Looks like a VR passive rollout due to the sniper. SQL soldiers getting very aggressive here. Demo as well now, and they're muscling VR off the point.
Siege had some good damage output for a little while there, but not enough, unfortunately. It's Scout getting denied as well. And VR's only got Milkmaiden up. I'm not even sure where he is, and he's fallen out. He knows the Scout's on the way.
Yeah, I don't like that approach from VR. I really think they should be going standard 6 classes and just a very aggressive rollout. I don't think playing passive and waiting for a sniper pick is gonna suit their individual players.
Yeah, or at least bring out the sniper when it's advantageous for them to have him.
Well, I mean, it's just, you know, as you saw with Bob and SYF, if he doesn't kill anything, he's useless. They're, you know, it's 5v6.
Yeah, this is true. We even
And,
saw old
Suicide
Lord
there from
Sheep was
VR.
in Antwerp changing out. I think it was Sheep actually, wasn't it? Changing back out to Soldier in that match the other night because he wasn't doing enough. And that's Sheep. Anyway, Soul's managed to keep his Uber, and of course Snake is coming up on 85% now. So they've still got that sniper, and they're going to make a push with 5 players, Bob.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. They really need either Milk to go sniper or wait for him to get a pick for this push, but they're going for it.
And they lose
And
Siege
already
on the
lost
way
their
in.
demo, and a very late pop there by Soul, so this isn't going to go well for VR, although Snake is probably going to be able to get out.
No, he's got a scout on him. Oh no, he's actually going to get out. Scouts are chasing. They get No Mercy and Milkmaiden on the way out, so it's only Siege and Snake left
They did
up.
drop Solo, so they are going to be able to re-push with Uber advantage, and they'll actually be able to push. They'll have their full team up well before Soul is, so they should really be looking to push right now, be pretty quick, and use that kind of, you know, that heal advantage they'll have, and just send in buffed soldiers bombing in.
Yeah, so Soul is Solus, yeah?
No, Soul is Soul.
Oh, Soul is Soul.
Not Solus. He's
How the hell
Vic's
have I
brother.
not? How the hell have I not heard of him? Crazy stuff.
Because you're a noob.
Yeah, it's probably. It's from New Zealand, sorry people, backwater. Anyway, Snowblind goes down. VR pushing their way across. They do get Scotty on the way in though. And VR's not really getting
They want to
aggressive.
lose any more players with this super advantage they have. Ooh,
And
lucky
they've
there
already
by
been
Snake. He, a second later and he would have lost that.
And they get Soul and they get Milkmaiden.
Yeah, really good repush there by VR in the end. It was dicey at stages, but they've done a good job in taking out quite a few players and managed to keep their medic up as well. So again, they'll still have that Uber advantage.
Yeah, indeed. Anyway, VR has got a cap on this, and they've finally got some time in it, but SQL only has 44 seconds left on that point, so this is not a good position for VR. They're going to have to do work here and try and hold on to this. So see, we've got Bath up here. They're all coming out of a left-hand side, though. We're going to go sky high and have a jack. And VR taking very passive positioning for this hold, even though they have the Uber advantage. Probably going to see them push back in with this Uber in just a second.
They're getting
Soul's on
spammed
80%
out
though.
pretty heavily here,
Yeah.
though. It's not really working for them at the moment.
Scout plus 14 up there. I'm wondering if they're going to be able to pick him off. Nah, they do get Scotty.
Oh,
but,
and it was
the
a Chris Cree. I didn't see
the
that.
crits. Neither did I. No
Because
mercy.
they certainly
only one
didn't charge
left
it
up.
that fast.
Shit, no, they probably actually got the crits well after.
It was a good 5 seconds, which surprised me because when Soul actually spawned, Snake was at about 25%, so they should have almost had it at this exact same time. But regardless, because it's worked out for SQL very well.
Indeed, it has Siege and Snake going down here.
Scotty doing some
going
work
for
though.
the
He's
medic,
got some
they are
weak
gonna get
players
the
to
mid.
go for.
Yeah, so they do get the mid, and then the rest of them get picked off. No Mercy's the only one up again. I think he may have just respawned. But with only 10 seconds left
No,
on
the
the
Mercy's
clock.
actually about to go down here. He's stuck in a mid.
Yeah, and they got the demo up on the point, but he's going to get spammed out real hard, and they're going to grab this.
Yeah, I am glad though that VR's given up the sniper. Hopefully they stick to a 6 class standard and just play much more aggressive this rollout.
Indeed. Right, let me
And
just
Soul's
get my
still on the
config
crits
sorted
creek, so mission to have SQL play with that in mind.
Yeah, and we're going to have to see if VR choose to actually go a bit more aggressive on this rollout.
Yeah, SQL are playing a lot more passive because of this crit streak, but it's actually going to be a detriment because they've lost Snowblind and Greyhound is very weak as well. Lucky to get out there.
Yeah, and there's a lot of spam just went into
They've got this crits now, so Watch for Prime. Hasn't quite linked up though with Sol yet, so they might just get this in time here.
92%.
Yeah, looks like they are actually going to get this. I'm surprised.
Yeah, they are going to get it.
They didn't go in earlier. Crits pop now.
But here we go, crits coming.
Oh! You know,
wow.
You can forgive the first one, but two, you know, that's...
Fool me once, fool me twice, yeah. Gutted. I can see why they thought they probably would have swapped back out from it, but they still should have had some eyes on that. Unfortunate for VR there, and of course SQL now has awesome positioning. Watching them up close, see this combo falling out here, and they're just going to jump players in there most likely. See Snowblind and JMH solo, No Mercy goes down. They lose Soul, so Snake now actually has a big advantage. And look at the SQL players, they're all so low, but they're still managing to put in some decent DM here. The Soldier probably going to get picked off over here. No, he's going to get out.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that Siege was down because that was when, you know, he could have just done his, I guess, trademark bomb in and hope for the best. They've traded Medic for the demo, which against Prime's probably not the worst thing in the world to do. But they're probably going to start pay for it as all their team is really quite weak now and they're going to have to give up this point pretty cheaply.
Yeah, I don't even think you're going to be able to give them even a bit of a token hold here. And indeed they don't, they've fallen right out. Big bomb on the point, JMH went down Baff, unfortunately couldn't get the medic.
Soul's still on crit streak, so I mean, hey, it's working, stick with it. And with the position of VR right now, they'll be looking to Prime to pop it, and there we go.
Yeah, and they get No Mercy, and Scotty and Milkmaid. And Scotty didn't actually go down to the crits there. So they didn't get all their players, and they didn't get Snake, which is probably...
Yeah, much better positioning from Snake that time. He was in a position where he could basically avoid all the stickies, and he managed to get out, and they will be able to repush.
I've always thought Snake was pretty good at right-clicking as well, bro, which is what's been tripping me out with him dropping these couple of times.
Well, if you had a look at them, he was blind, and I mean... It was up to the responsibility of his other teammates to really call the positioning of, you know, hey, there's a demo and a medic and a soldier
last one
walking
especially,
up on the left
I thought
ledge.
there was going to get called, bro. I actually did. I thought they've called this. At least two players have got eyes on this. But yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And let's have a check out as VR pops their Uber and goes in, going for the bomb right there. They're going to be able to pop Soul early enough. Or is this Uber going to wear off? I think it is. VR, get the hell out of there. Crits everywhere. Nothing has actually died to a crit yet.
Nice
Greyhunter and Soul went down. Yeah, huge work. Siege, the DM hero right now. But this Scout doing work. That's JMH. He finishes up No Mercy and Scotty, and Snowblind finishes off Milkmaiden.
And yeah, that's the problem for VR Online, really. They've done a few solid pushes, but then once it comes to like winning that crucial duel to drop that Scout to get the point, and they haven't really been able to do it. They've capped the point here, but they're not really in the best position. Their spawners have arrived now, but still, SQL getting very aggressive on the point here, and Prime dropping both Scouts, so some nice stickies.
Indeed. And it's worthy of note, there's a minute 57 left on the clock for VR, but only 34 seconds left for SQL, so VR needs to be getting those players up, and of course they're about to come up on
bomb on the medic.
They're going to have to do something here. Yeah, big bomb coming in. Damn, nice job floating with that. Soul actually surfing that pretty well.
Yeah, VR need to stop sacrificing players here, and
oh, wow.
Again, a bit of a miss Uber there by Snake.
Yeah, oh, and that Scout taking a big fat pipe. Soldier's going to come and clean him up, though.
Well, actually,
wow, Scotty,
VR
nice.
are going to get positioning because they've got good spawners coming in, and their medic's up in 1 second. But just as I say that,
oh, No Mercy.
Prime and Greyhunter are doing a bit of work on point.
Yeah, they do get Greyhunter and Siege, SQL, Prime,
Snake the hero? No, not
it's
today.
only Snake, yeah.
He's not Strera.
And yeah, so everything's pretty much going as I expected, but I mean, VR isn't doing an absolutely horrible job, though. Just seem to be getting caught in some bad spots. Look at that, Prime getting a bit of damage in there and taking almost none himself. Baff and Milkmaiden finishing off Snowblinds. That's an early scout pick. They're going to lose Baff, but Milkmaiden and Scotty go down, and Siege goes down as well. VR not looking real good here, players-wise.
Well.
But
good work there by Milkmaiden, though.
Wow, Milkmaiden, huge.
Crits again, though, by a soul. They should go with it now.
It's coming up now, man. Oh, they're about to get the fat sticky. Oh! Oh, no, and he's going to jump. He's going to jump. Will I get there in time? Look, Demo Medic on him. Are they going to be able to shut him down? They do, but Snake gets taken out because he had to take bad positioning. Unfortunate right there. Scout on their Medic, though. He does finish off Greyhunter and gets out, but is he going to get followed up here by the Scout? Oh, nice. Nice. Denying the hell out of Baff and Milkmaiden and No Mercy and Scotty. And they're going to be able to keep Soul up with that crits, and Snake is only on 20%, so they're going to have to keep him in spawn.
Yeah, it looks like SQL acting a little bit further forward here on the right side. They're falling back to mid now, though, so they've decided to give it up. Looks like they're going to try and get aggressive with his crits, but there's a Baff in good position here.
Oh! Oh, Prime! Oh, Prime. Oh, man, that was like a bomb exploding in the middle of midpoint right there.
Unfortunately, he wasn't able to save his medic, though. So, VR are going to be able to push him with a full Uber advantage here.
Indeed, and all their players are coming up right now. Siege is the last up, and he's already moving out. And we'll be seeing a push here any second. Got an early scout up here to try and give them some... try and annoy them as they push. Let's watch what VR does here. They lose Scotty. I mean, they have this Uber. They should be in there. Got to get in there. And they're heavy. Are they going to be able to get him? No, they're getting... Oh, no, they do. They get Greyhunter. And they're going to get a cap on this
Again,
point.
though, they didn't drop Soul, so SQL are going to be pushing in very quickly with that Crits Creek once again.
Yeah. And it looks as though
Soul's actually gone, finally gone to the Uber charge, so...
Oh, he has? Alright. See, we've got Milkmaiden over here on the left. Scout spotted him. Are they going to send someone over there to protect him? I'm wondering if that Scout's going to go for it. Because the whole team's there. Milkmaiden going to look through that gap. He gets a headshot off on someone. Snowblind got down to 10 health. Look at the soldier bombing in. And look at that. Uber popped. Snake's only on 73. He needs to try and stay alive here.
Though. He's with Siege now, but
no!
Comes in to clean up.
Clean up. That's the only thing you can call that as well.
Yeah, SQL really are the proverbial janitors here, just constantly cleaning up VR in every kind of team fight.
Yeah. So it's interesting. Where do you think VR is going to come in Division 1 this season? I'm thinking 4th, maybe 5th will be...
no chance 4th or 5th, no.
You don't reckon?
4th or 5th will be Beta and SYF for Spadebox.
You reckon Beta's... actually, no, I've heard some talk about how Beta and SYF against VR, so...
Not kind of having a go at VR, but, you know, they beat Beta using Yuki as a slut, which, you know, is a... For any team, really, it's a massive boost having him play for you.
Is this because he's a weeaboo?
No, because he's bloody good at TF2.
This is true.
And I mean,
right,
if
so
you actually,
Soul's got 100% here.
Yeah, if you actually look at recent results, I believe Beta beat SQL 4-3 on Gully Wash.
Oh, wow. Because I know Beta was so strong at the end of last season, but I just wondered how they were going to do with their new lineup. Recent changes and stuff there. Because VR, well, good night. Good night.
Yeah, there's not much really to say about this game at the moment other than, well, VR are getting shit stomped.
Pretty much. 5 seconds to go on the clock and then we're into the 4th round.
But, yeah, if I had to make my, who's going to be top 4, it'll most likely be, us, Bob, SQL, and then either Beta and Spadebox. Most likely Well, actually, it's really hard to say. I couldn't really pick between Beta and Spadebox at the moment.
Yeah, I know what you mean there. Watching them versus IM was very interesting, actually.
Yeah, I heard
that's
that
it though, Spadebox is going to change.
Gravel pit.
Yeah, he goes alright. Well, VR getting
Prime hitting some
licked
nice
again.
pipes there to jumping in now and getting out big damage here. Nice little tidy 4 down for Prime.
Yeah, at this stage it's going to be MM1 coming from the blue team. But yeah, that reminds me, you're going to have to dust up on your knowledge base for the ESEA invite scene, because we've got LAN coming up. I'm going to be casting a fair amount of that, and I'll probably be needing some backup Aussie casters, so if you're into that.
I'll be watching Seabear cast, mate.
Seabear? No, yeah, well, they're only going to be casting some of the stuff.
Oh, really?
Because he's casting for EXTV.
Oh, I thought it was like a secondary thing, though. There's going to be primary cast, and then like a secondary one with some of the guys.
I think it's still going around at the moment, because it's maybe it'll be CBF, maybe it'll be primary and secondary for the later ones.
Just to add a bit of insult to injury here, SQL are pretty much spawn camping.
They are
not exactly the best of manners, but you know, hey, you can't aim them on. You can spawn camp.
Yeah. I mean, at least they haven't lost their medic, but they've managed to get medic down on the other side. Grey Hunter going down there, and it looks as though VR is at an advantage.
And that's the problem with spawn camping. There's only so many stickies you can put on doors.
Pretty much.
Prime trying to get out here, and Mikey actually picking off Baff, which will slow this push as SQL starts to get respawners.
Yeah, and VR with an uber advantage from being spawn camped are going to jump on this point and get some cap time.
Who knows? Maybe it can be maybe it will be 4-1 tonight. VR might edge out around.
I'd like that.
Although when you look at the dominations on SQL, it doesn't look pretty, does it?
Oh well. Yeah, but they get Prime early on that. That Soldier
Oh,
No
they've
Mercy
lost
is
2
going to go
players
down.
for it though.
Indeed.
Uber forced here.
Oh,
And
wow.
really nice jump there by Baff. Got them right as they were falling out with some spam from Siege. It was pretty easy cleanup. And Prime jumping in here.
Prime's going to jump in. Oh!
And did
just
exactly
lands on
what he
Snake.
wanted to do.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he didn't even really like barely strafe it all. He just kind of strafed into the medic, and that was it.
And yeah, VR getting a bit desperate here and throwing away some players that they couldn't really afford to lose.
Yeah. Snake, Milk Maiden, and Siege.
And Snake's
the
a
only ones up
respawner.
in Milk Maiden. Yeah.
Definitely want to get out
5
here,
times cap on
Snake
that.
and Siege. They're not in a good position.
I'd be hiding in spawn right now, actually, based on this round's event.
And looks like Sol is up with Kritzkrieg, so who knows? Maybe I'm surprised we haven't seen a scout Kritzkrieg today. You know, with how many times it's been thrown down. Prime's got them all. Maybe it's time to share.
Yeah, and here comes the crits.
And
Beth's
Prime
Scotty,
doing
Milk
work,
Maiden,
so
but they're going to get the medic out. Luckily, that comm came in early enough. They're going to get that med out, and Snake's going to have 100% Uber. They're going to be able to make a push before this is all over.
yeah, the problem is though it's eating up a lot of time while they push.
Indeed, if they can manage to get control of it on this push, they're going
You
to
go
be looking
Uber
at holding it
forced.
for at least one more Uber.
And Scotty going down to a trap straight away. Not a good start for VR in this push. And
yeah, they get
there's
some
a
good
really
damage
nice
down there.
denial
But...
midi there. I think it was on Baff. No,
yeah, and
Mercy,
who was
sorry.
that soldier? What a save, whoever that was.
Yeah, they've got the cap, but they're going to lose it again because
Oh,
their
they lose
players are
C.
just too weak at the moment.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. And saying that, even though VR is kind of being edged down in the rankings this season, I got to say I'm pretty excited with Beta and SYF and the gains that they're making. Both teams come up pretty quickly, really.
I still think
It's good for the Division 1
SYF
scene anyway.
really... I just don't think they have the scouts to be top 4. And that's just my honest opinion. Like, look, they've got excellent heavies. I think BJ is a fantastic demo. Rain's really started to mature as a soldier and start making smart plays in Ferricides. You know, pretty solid. And just to be complete, that was pretty much a complete roll there by SQL.
In saying that, though, it'll be interesting to see how something does progress in Phaleon. I think he's quite an underrated scout, to be honest. But yeah, and the addition of Combust to Beta, now that's an interesting one. How do you actually think that changes them?
I mean...
and of course, yeah,
well, it went from being... If you remember at the end of last year, the team that beat Beta, I believe... sorry, the team that took a map off IM, it was Archie on secondary and Putty on Pocket. So I mean, they don't really lose anything with Combust and Jake. So honestly, they're, you know, once they kind of start to gel together, and Spitty, Combust, and Jake have all played together in Fever, which was a while ago, but you know, they're all good friends. They get along, so I'd imagine the chemistry would develop pretty well there.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there, mate. Going to be interesting to see how that works out, but anyway, in regards to this cast, of course, this VR unfortunately getting a bit ruffle stomped at the end.
Are we doing post-match interviews? Might as well.
Yeah, we will be. So we'll be back in just a sec once we manage to rustle some players up. I'm pretty sure there's some VR players hiding in a changing room somewhere I can go and find anyway. And yeah, we'll be back with that interview. If you like what you've just seen, click on the links to check out more Team Fortress 2 coverage by GTV. Remember that you can help us promote Team Fortress 2 by subscribing and liking the videos.